You think your parents are banging here in town? Definitely. How old are they? 50? Yeah, probably. Vegas fucking too. You don't want to think about it? Let me describe it for you. Your mom, still limber for her age, holding her ankles, head down hard. Your dad giving her the biz from behind, and it's good, because your mom's bent over so much that her puss is just a perfect line right in front of him. She's still got it, your mom. And then your dad's got his hands on the window, looking at the Luxor in the distance, going, I'm the king of the world, dude. P.S. They both did coke. That's right, your mom did coke off your dad's dick tonight. But it's Vegas. You guys are banging here even though your parents are here, right? You're in the same hotel with them? Different towers? Damn, they really did want to fuck, huh? It's 50-something-year-old fucking too. There's a lot of salves involved. And am I saying that right? Salves? Your mom's Ben-gaying up her fucking cooch bone, whatever that is. What's that, the chaunch bone? I don't speak Latin. White Claw drunk. Someone's about to show their titties out of a moonroof. That's pretty chill. Slow down. Don't get too fucked up. Girl drunk is a very fickle bitch. For girl drunk to be fun, it's the most exact recipe in all of drinking. And yet also every girl's recipe is different. Isn't that weird? And in 45 years almost of being alive, I've yet to meet a woman who knows her own recipe for staying fun drunk. Not one girl knows her recipe. Like, I stop here and I'm good. Every girl drunk, it always starts off in the daytime when the girl's like, we're gonna get drunk tonight and have fun, and it's gonna be great. And then 5 hours later, they come over to you with like a wonky eye. And they're like, you want to do another shot? And you're like, no, you're all right, come on, you're doing it, you're having fun, you're drunk. And you think they'd be like, yeah, I did it. But no, they're always like, what are you, my dad? What am I doing? I'm fucking up? Fuck you. This is why I say your friends are hot. My girl just stopped drinking altogether. She had to quit. That sucks. I mean, good health-wise, I guess. But man, her good times drunk were great. Those fun hours were great, but never got through a full night without the bad coming around the corner. I never knew her recipe, but I could tell you around 3 shots of tequila, she ruled. She'd be at the bar trying to get pussy for both of us. And then one more sip of alcohol, I gotta stop her from fighting a cop or something. She's like, you fucking pig, you're all pigs. And I'm like, she's a... Every guy knows that about his girl. Your chick is one sip of alcohol between the best blowjob of your life or yesterday's spaghetti in your dick hair. And then you gotta be cool. You're like, no, it's fine. You're trying not to puke. It's totally no. You gotta pull it out. You're like, no, I don't care. We're all adults here. Sorry, guys. That's a very graphic pantomime. You could almost see those noodles reverse plinkoing through my beaver. That was so descriptive. It's cool. We're all adults. I try to stop saying the term I'm an adult. I've never meant it once when I've said it. It's an overused term. I'm an adult. I've only used it to get our way. That's all any guy does, right? If you want to do something nobody else wants to do, you're like, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it anyway. I'm an adult. And then if you don't want to do it, you're like, I don't have to do it. I'm a fucking adult. And that's how I use it. Opposite sides of the same argument I'll use. Any guy will. If you're early dating with somebody and the dude wants to fuck, and the girl goes, I would, but I'm on my period, so the guy would be like, I don't give a shit about that. Little blood on my dick, I'll fuck right through that period. I'll put a towel down. I don't give a shit, I'm an adult. And then be living together for like 5 years. And she gets horny on her period one day. She's like, babe, I'm on my period, but I'm so horny. You're going to be like, I don't know, babe. It's like, I got to put a towel down. There's going to be blood all over my dick. It's like, I got to wait a few days. I'm an adult. What, am I going to fuck every day? Am I going to fuck every day now? Now I'm the fuck every day guy? Come on, grow up. Be an adult. Fucking getting hammered? What are you drinking? You don't even know? You're a black woman and you just let a white bald guy buy you a drink and not tell you what it was? You're just taking his word for it. Wow. That's progress. Pretty chill. You're a couple, I assume. Nice. First black woman for you? I didn't think so. First white dude for you? Not a chance in hell. Is it really? He was the first? What kind of pressure was that, dude? When you were gonna show her first white dick ever, dude? Damn, man, you were fucking fighting for a whole race of people in that moment. You don't even know that's her forever thought of white dicks. I wouldn't disgrace white men by being the first white dick a black woman saw. No way in hell. No way in hell. He's got a biggie, huh? Thicky? Yeah. She got tired of those black longies, right? Coming out of her butthole like a goddamn nose piercing. I'm sorry, I'm very descriptive. It's colorful language. First white dude, what happened? You started wanting to sit at work again? You can't take those black dick poundings and have a sit-down job. It's gonna take you 25 minutes to get in your chair. You're gonna be like, oh, it still stings. Ooh. Like, you wanna go get lunch? You're like, no. Bring me back a hot dog. You were just ready. Has your family met him yet? Yeah? Does he go to the barbecues and they all laugh while he dances? Yo, Tommy, do that dance you said. Watch this, motherfucker. Do your dance that you do. Does his family do awkward, like black shit when you're around? They made collard greens for you? Nuh-uh. They tried? Really? They presented this like the food of your people? Damn. I hope your old white mom came out in dashiki and shit. We're down. We're players. You know, I blew a security guard to go to a Parliament concert once. Flashlight. Crowd's too white to get those sick black references. Maybe I should look into a black woman. Thicky. Impressive. Impressive. Were you nervous to go on a date with a white guy for the first time? It's time for a change. Yeah. Somebody needed a co-signer for a Kia Sportage. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, boo. You might throw your John Hancock down. Are you married now? You just live together? My chick and me have been together for a long time now. I think over 10 years at this point. I thought that quarantine was going to kill us. I thought in the beginning it was going to be awesome. We used to fuck all the time before the quarantine. And then one day the government was like, yo, you're going to be locked inside for about 3 months at least. And I was like, oh boy, we're going to have to leave the windows open all day long to get the salty, bleachy smell of cum out of the air. That's how much fucking's about to go on. And then that same day, I think, we found out that Taco Bell is now delivering. And then we never fucked again. You never fuck after Taco Bell. Even if you promise yourself tonight you're gonna. You don't. You just both hold your bellies and hope the other one doesn't bring it up anymore. Like, what? Nah, I don't know. You want to start a Netflix series? I'll kick into something new. But we had to get back on track. I asked one friend of how we can get our sex back on track. One and one only, and then I didn't do it ever again. Because I found out people offer you the advice of what their thing is, and then if you're not into it, I was one friend, I was like, hey, what should I do to get me and my chick's sex back on track? He goes, role play. And I was like, nah, that's stupid. And I could tell by his reaction to that he was super into role play. I was like, nah, it's dumb. He was like, oh yeah, big guy, you take yourself so seriously? You're so fucking cool, you can't do a little role play? And that's not the issue at all. Take myself too seriously? I think you gotta take yourself pretty seriously to commit to a fuck character. I don't take myself seriously at all, that's why I can't do it. You want me to not laugh? Well, I got on a necktie and a horsetail butt plug and Professor Clippity Clop says, do your naughty girl homework. I don't know. Let's just fuck or break up. I hate this. Is anybody here wearing a butt plug? I believe them. The odds say that somebody in here might be wearing a butt plug. No one ever says yes. I just have like a logistic question, like, if I make you laugh so hard that you fart shit out a butt plug, is the etiquette to go to the bathroom, rinse it off, put it in your bag? Or do you just try to line back up over it? What's up? What was he saying? What was this guy talking about? Role play is not my deal. Tit slaps. That's what got us back in the game, weirdly enough. Her tits. It was pretty organic. We were forcing a fuck session. We're like, yo, we gotta try something. And her titties were out, and I gave him a good crack. And she loved it. And now back in the game. I don't know. It got us right back on track. Slapping her dumb tits this whole time. I had no idea. She's got little titties, though, which I love. But I will say, now that I'm in the tit slap community, I do think the most rewarding of a tit slap comes from, like, a heavy set of milkers, you know what I mean? Like a real truck nuts of tits. The kind with, like, the veins like MapQuest directions and the nipple points down, kind of kisses the muffin top, gleams the cube. You can get under it and bite a lip. Ah, it's gotta feel great. Just get all that action. But my girl's got little titties, so my slaps look more like I'm trying to quietly reprimand a child in the mall. I'm like, put that down right now, I swear to God. If you don't fucking look at me and knock it off and put it down. I love her little titties. I don't give a shit about big titties. I mean, I like them as much as the next guy. Are you a tit guy? Is it exciting that your girl's got big titties? I've always been intimidated by big titties. In a weird way, it's like, it's based in something that's not even real, honestly. My fear of big titties is based in something not real. And I still react to it. Do you guys have that ever? Your body reacts to something you know is not real. It's the same thing that makes me run up the stairs from like a dark basement at 44 years old still. I know there's nothing back there, but the one time I look back, there's like a demon in a tuxedo holding wine. And so I just jog up and look weird for a second upstairs. Like, hey, is dinner ready or whatever? Why are you out of breath? Like, nah, I just fucking... Such as with big tits. It's an irrational fear. I've always thought, and this is dumb, Know that I know this is dumb when I say it, but I've always thought that if a woman's got big titties, she probably wants to be titty fucked. Dumb, I know, it's based in nothing real. But then I get insecure because I think when a woman is picturing herself being titty fucked, which is very vulnerable for a young lady, by the way. Know that I know that, girls. I'm an ally. Getting titty fucked is not your finest hour. You're laying on your back. You got some dude's ass and nuts on your stomach. Humiliating. You're gathering up your left tit with your right arm, trying to get in front of you to make that tunnel, like the old days. You got 7 necks because you're doing this. I think a woman expects. No. I think a woman deserves. For all of that effort, looking ridiculous, that at very least some dick is going to emerge from this side of the titties. And I'm worried I'm going to be in the middle of the tunnel with all the bra marks and shit. I'll be giving everything I have, though. You can see those dents in my ass from pushing real hard like I'm trying to cross a finish line. I'll be pulling down on her top tit, just trying to condense that profile. You just got to get the helmet out on the other side. Once the helmet's out, you're locked in. It's the same physics, hey, you put an air conditioner in the window. You know what I mean? Like it holds itself in place. But I'm sorry, I don't want to talk science. I'm talking science. Learn the crowd, bro. All my jokes are personal, by the way. I got no topical shit. Which is probably good, I guess, for a special, but I guess I don't write comedy good. I can't keep up with the pace of news for stuff I want to write about. Well, I always try to write about the most fucked up shit, you know what I mean? But I have to process the bad of it before I can make a joke, you know what I mean? I have to find how I can make it on the edge, but not too much. But it's hard. It moves too fast, you know what I mean? Like, Bill Cosby's already out of prison. He's out. I never wrote a joke about him going to prison. Because I'm still trying to process that Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable is fucking unconscious women. I believe it, but it's crazy. He got mad when Theo got an earring. Now he's fucking unconscious women. Damn, dude. I used to watch that show every Thursday with my single mother, just daydreaming. Oh, man, I wish my dad was a black pussy doctor. No such luck. R. Kelly. Anybody here under 26 years old? I did some math on this. Yeah? Damn, dude. It's a weird time for you. You don't know a world where Kurt Cobain's alive? Isn't that weird? You don't know a world where R. Kelly isn't just a pedophile who pees on and fucks children. That's all you know him as. Oh, but he was so much more for a little bit. When I was young, he was a living legend. That guy threw out bangers every year. Oh, he ruled. R. Kelly made this fat fuck think he could dance for 2 summers straight. Those songs were simple, man. He couldn't read. Look it up. So they're not going to give him difficult song structure. I'm not giving a literate guy difficult song structure. Those are made for a fatso to dance to. Beep, bop, boop, bip, and bop. He was a legend. Now he's got fucking preteens running around his studio like loose deli cats. You gotta shoo him off the equipment. Get out of here, Tawana. Go back to your pea cave. Shoo. James Franco, they tried to get. I don't know the story behind it. I just saw the headline. James Franco accused of sexual harassment. And I didn't read the article. Because I don't want to know. If he did, I hope he gets what he deserves. But I don't want to know, man. Because if I read that article, I always want to believe a victim. I don't want to believe people make that shit up. I know they do, but if I read that article, I'm going to walk away being like, James Franco sexually harassed that girl. And I don't want that. I don't want to live in that world. And I don't know if the women will even understand this, but the guys get it. I don't want to know. Do you know what I mean? If James Franco has to sexually harass to get pussy, then I better learn how to fuck in a ski mask. You know what I mean? That guy was Oz. What do I got going on? Crooked teeth and shit? That Michael Jackson documentary, I think I found some funny on it. And that was a hard one. That was a hard one for me because, again, I'm almost 45. So Michael Jackson was in my wheelhouse, the coolest thing in the world when I was a kid. I learned the entire Thriller choreography and performed it for my great-grandmother, Selma Eisenstein. Yeah, she was less than a good audience, I will say. And it sucks because I was drilling it, too. I had the whole thing. She had the tubes in her nose. She was like, it's wonderful. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Grandma Selma Eisenstein. You don't know shit. You don't even know if this is good. I was such a big fan. And I followed him, like, all through my, like, teens and adulthood. And, like, we always heard the stories. We heard what a creep. And that he was they call him a pedophile. All the accusations. But this dude, Michael Jackson, walked through the raindrops. He died, technically, in the legal eyes, an innocent man. And then 2 years ago, they released 4 hours of documentary of him just wailing on the assholes of these two young boys. I mean, putting in the work. And it crushed me to watch it. I believe it, but it really killed me to watch it as such a fan. But also, I have to watch everything with a comedian's eye. And I try to make funny, as I said, of the most fucked up shit, but I have to let it process first, you know what I mean? And this was like, I think I did good with Michael Jackson documentary, because I try to go for the worst thing. And did anybody in here see it? Who saw all 4 hours of it? Because I like people, you saw it? I want you to back me up that this is verbatim. It sounds like I'm making it up, because I thought the most crazy thing in the Michael Jackson documentary was both these young men described separately, but they described the same exact story, so I believe them, of going to Michael Jackson's house, having to get butt naked on all fours on his bed, while, quote unquote, spreading their butt cheeks, correct? Spreading their butt cheeks open. Yeah. And then Michael Jackson would lay behind them with no pants on, just a shirt. They specified that for some reason. And he would masturbate. And that fucking sucks. That's not funny in and of itself. But you gotta look at how cool comedy can be if you let it. You know what I mean? Now, I know that I just painted a pretty ugly picture. I know that. I'm not a monster. That was a horrible thing I just described. But really, let's be honest. There's only one problem we have with the picture, really. There's a little boy spreading his butt cheeks. Look how cool I'm gonna be. Take him out of the picture. You don't need him anymore for this funny. And instead, put yourself in his place. Right now, the adult you are making adult decisions. And today, you decided to spread your butt cheeks for Michael Jackson. And I mean, you are spreading them. That's the king of pop behind you. You're not going to chintz today. If ever there was a day you were going to grip and rip that shitter open, this is the one. This is the big dance. This is the show. You know those lines by your asshole where it looks like it's going warp speed? Those are flat. The pleats are ironed, if you feel me. And I will argue with you that it is funny when you picture looking over your shoulder and you see the moonwalker himself, Donald ducking it with the top half of a uniform for an army that doesn't exist, and his glitter glove hand wrapped around his cowskin speckled wiener. Shut the fuck up. That is funny. I bet his dick looks like dog belly. Do you get a picture of what I mean when I say that? Can you picture it? You can almost chew on it, couldn't you? It's not even soft or hard. It's always in a state of dense wiggly. What a jerk-off comedy move I just did. What a hand job. But you guys are nuts. Where'd you meet this guy? You moved to Denver with him. Damn, that guy's got a big dick or a sick job. Both? What's his job? He works a designer for North Face? That's not a good job. What do they say? Hey guys, I got an idea. Puffy. Hey, puffy and warm. Guys, fur on the hood. Eureka. No, we struck gold, dude. Lightning in a bottle. Big puffy black jacket. we make a red one? You're getting crazy. Oh, man. Gordon Ramsay tells you, small menu, good product. Do you shave bald completely? Close? Landing strip. Sick. I don't know why comedy is so easy to get people to say crazy shit like that. If you asked her that at 7-Eleven, she'd crack you in the chops for answering the question. I'm like, what's your pussy situation like? She's like, yeah, landing strip for the most part. You by yourself? Strange. They just sat you next to two couples so you could see how lonely you are? What a dick. The seating person did that on purpose, dude. Have you been their third wheel? Shut up, is that true? You just got a guy with a mohawk hanging with you? Yo, you guys, do you fuck in front of him? Not yet? Oh, dude. If it happens, you owe me something, dude. You guys send me cell phone pictures. Oh no, let me jerk off in the other dark corner. I swear to God, you won't even know I'm there. I'm like a house mouse, dude. I jerk quiet, all wrist, no shoulder or nothing. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I'll finish up, and then I'll sock up my own batch, and then I'll heel walk out of your place so I don't snail trail the jizz across your pergo floors. It's a pretty good house guest. You'll be confused. You'll be like, Jay, where are you going? I'll be like, it's jizz, it's fine, don't worry. No, you guys do your thing. Dark corner. I don't want this guy to see my dick. No. Well, if it's bigger than yours, I'll show it to you, but it's probably not, so I won't. I guess the real fear is what if our dicks are close to the same size and we have to find out whose is bigger? And all the technology in the world, there's still only one test for that. We have to both work up boners and run towards each other full speed. Whoever dick hits the other guy's balls first wins. Maybe it's not a good idea, you're right. Now I'm thinking of all the negatives. What if that 1 in a million shot when we're running towards each other, our dick holes kiss, and then our foreheads clunk together? Me and you were unconscious. These two are trying not to laugh, explaining to the ambulance what happened. And me and you got a string of pre-jizz connecting our dick holes like Lady and the Tramp spaghetti? Nah, dude. I'm all right. Maybe it'll happen, dude. The chicks here are getting drunk. How old are you girls? 40, and you came by yourself? You're single. Divorced? Never married and 40. I already smell the cat piss. Don't die in that sad cat house. Your poor mom's gonna get a call one day. And they're like, meow, 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 meow. Just, stop. Slow down. Meow, meow. No. No. Do you have cats? None. But a dog who loves peanut butter? A drawer in your nightstand that you call the gun shed? Those were all solid guesses, and for the record, she didn't say no to any of them. May have nailed every single one of them. You're enjoying yourself, though. I don't worry so much about you, miss. At 40, you're ready to laugh at this kind of shit. The young white girls is where I go. They're the ones that are gunning for me. And they're gunning hard. And they yell at everything I do. Every terrible thing I've ever been called in my life in comedy has been by a young white girl. Isn't that crazy? Racist? I've been called racist a lot. And only exclusively by young white women. And they call me that a lot. I have learned, though, through the years, white guys, write this down. If somebody calls you a racist and you're not, just know that you're not and walk away. Don't defend yourself. It never sounds great. You're trying to say the right things, but you're panicking, man. Someone just called you racist, so you start firing out, and it's just... I've never had a good one. It's, you're racist. And I'm like, what? I high-fived the black yesterday. What? I trust a Chinaman with my clothing? Like, you're fucking racist. I know I'm not racist. I do a lot of racial humor. Why wouldn't I? It's hilarious. We're so different. Remember this couple? But racist? That's a whole different thing. That's trying to get people all charged up about shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get people all fucking... I'm trying to make people laugh together. You know what I mean? I would be as confused as anybody if I did a racial joke and the crowd didn't laugh and instead did this. I'm like, no. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Like, he's right. No, this guy's right. We need to take back the streets. Like, no. What are you guys... Stop. Let's move. I've been called a Nazi a lot, too. A lot. Probably not the most. But maybe the most of any other Jewish person in history. That's how dumb social justice people are. They just want to call you something so bad that it doesn't matter what it's stupid. And every time a social justice warrior has gone, you're a Nazi, I always say, actually, I'm Jewish. And I swear to God, this is usually their answer. Oh, you think that means you can't be a Nazi? I'm like, yeah, it's like the whole thing, man. It's like the thing. They're puzzled. You think simply because you're Jewish, you can now be a part of the Nazi party? That's where you're gonna fucking die on that hill? Also, they're calling me a Nazi and they know me from comedy. What comedy Nazi people? That was not even a thing. Hey, Dieter, can you cover my shift to the gas chamber? I have a tight new 5 I want to try out at Laugh Out Loud Auschwitz. Oh, it can't be all Holocausting, you know what I mean? It can't be 100% Holocaust. There's got to be the downtime. Can't just kill Jews all day and not laugh once in a while. It's dark. I got yanked off a stage by my ankles in Royersford, Pennsylvania because of a young white woman. Yeah, because of her, not by her, thank God. Although that would be way funnier. It's her brother who did it. Her brother yanked me off stage. And they're both pieces of shit, trust. But I do have to say, ever so slightly in this brother's defense, he was drunk and he thought he was protecting his sister. Because in fairness to him, verbally, I was dunking on this bitch. She was dumb as a doornail and just walked into everyone over and over again. Dumb as the day was long. She was on one before I even went on stage, honestly. She was yelling that everybody there was a racist. At this big comedy show. Everyone here's a racist, she says. 22 or 23-year-old white girl. And she kept going on, and I was trying to talk to her. Now, when I see somebody or hear somebody not enjoying a show, and I can see them, instinctually, I always try to talk to them. Now, it's not to, like, humiliate them. I believe there's a misunderstanding here somewhere. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm trying to make you laugh. So if I talk to them, maybe I can get them involved and have some fun. Nah. This chick was wretched. She could not be stopped. And she was like, everyone here is a racist. And I'm like, miss, come on. Like, statistically impossible. It would be a rally. She kept going on and on. And then she kept going into her phone, which is very rude at a comedy show. You could see it. The phone face is lighting up. And I just go, this is where I took my left turn. Point of no return. I go, miss, who are you texting that's so important? And I thought that was going to get a good back and forth going. It was the beginning of the end. She goes, sorry, everyone. I was just texting my black boyfriend, which is a weird way to put it. She's trying to stoke everybody up, but unfortunately, it's not 1951. No one gives a shit. No one's like, what? No! No one gave a shit. Not one person cared. Yet, comedically, she's throwing that lob right over the basket, baby. I gotta knock that down. That's comedy 101. That's an easy one. I'm texting my black boyfriend. I was like, why? Does he make you hit him up every half hour so he knows how long he has to get bitches out of the house? Yeah, she hated it. I thought she was gonna laugh. She hated it. And then I'm trying to plead with her. I'm like, miss, what are you getting so upset about? She's making all the noise. I'm like, miss, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know you or your boyfriend. I'm sure you're both lovely people. Please, stop being a cunt. Like, I'm trying to work with you and try to just have fun with us. And she goes, sorry, I guess I'm just being hormonal because I'm pregnant with a black baby. And I was like, well, that sounds like your father's nightmare, miss, not so much my concern. Are you practicing your speech on me? Because I don't know if it's going to go the same. And then her mom chimed in. Her fucking mom was there. But her mom stood up, did a heel turn on the daughter. She turned on her. She goes, sorry, everybody, my daughter's drunk and behaving crazy. I don't know why she's acting like this, but she's lying and she's drunk. She's not pregnant at all. And I thought that was crazy. And I was like, miss, is that true? Are you not pregnant? And she goes, that's right, everybody. I'm not pregnant because I had an abortion. And she said it all spooky like that. I swear to God, an abortion. And then I was like, well, miss, for being so worked up about racism, you're the only person here who just confessed to killing a black person. So, and the logic fried her brains, and she screamed for the heavens. And security ran over to her, and her brother yanked me off stage by my ankles. It was worth it. In hindsight, it was worth it. I'm always surprised at the shit I get. I really do. I never understand. I've been called so many terrible things. This would surprise a lot of my fans. I hope this doesn't upset you either, but, we are at Skankfest, but I consider myself to be pretty woke. I don't know when it was like a bad word, like you're woke, like, sure. Isn't everybody, aren't you what you believe woke would be? Does anybody want bad shit to happen to people? No. I'm fucking woke. I've made changes in my life based off woke shit. Now, comedy, I won't make a lot of concessions. But like, I don't say tranny anymore in life because enough trans people have said it bothered. Now in comedy, all day long. It's too good of a word. It's hilarious. It rhymes with a lot. But in life, I say trans now. So where I'd be like, hey, that's a tranny bar. And like, I didn't mean anything bad by it. I thought that was the word. Now I'll be like, it's a trans bar. I don't mean anything different. Either way, it's a place where these freaks and weirdos go to do Christ knows what. And we all kind of want to know what, don't we? But not like being at what, like fly on the wall what. Oh, the smells, I bet. Did you fall, sir? And you just committed to sitting on the ground? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen somebody do in my life. Did the chair break? Damn, you're a big dude too, right? What a nightmare. I'm actually projecting my worst nightmare onto you right now. And then being the guy who was like, boy, I sure hope no one calls it out in front of a full room of people. But I fatly went through a chair. Outside of a comedy club once, I sat in a chair, started to feel a break, just caught myself and stood back up, and I go, it's next guy's problem. There is no thickness, ironically, amongst fat people. I mean, you have to get a chair. That's insane. You're just going to sit on the floor in a pile of broken chair? It's not your fault, dude. It was a flimsy chair. What do you say to someone that happens to? Dude, we rented those. Did we rent those? Real talk, did we rent those? Yeah? Yeah? Damn, dude. You just cost me $30 probably, bro. Real nice, you piece of shit. You ruin every holiday with this. Can he not get up? Because now it seems like weird. Tell me we have to cut a wall out and I will make this a 2-hour special. Yeah. Don't worry, dude, we welded this one. Oh, now he's got to get up, big guy, in front of everybody. Oh, my God, this is a nightmare. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What are we clapping for? Reinforced steel? Don't worry about it, dude. It was bound to happen to someone here. Just happened to be you, bro. Who are you with? You by yourself? That sucks. That sucks such shit. You got a good job. I might be able to still pitch you to the 40-year-old back there. Are you allergic to cat litter? Because that room's a little dusty. How old are you, dude? 37. Why'd your voice crack? Oh, you're screaming. You've been screaming for 2 days. 37, that's cool. Is that too young for you, 40? Say again? It's too young? 37? What do you think you've learned? You probably just stopped using teeth in a blowjob 5 years ago yourself. You like older guys? You don't give a shit at all. Are you a lesbian? You ever try? No? Do you think you'd hate it? You don't know. That's nice, fucking open mind. There's probably someone here who'll dyke out with you. The crowd's just patiently waiting to see if it happens. Just so you know, they're not enjoying the show. They're like, where is this going? Is this... Is it planted two lesbians? If you're such lesbians, why don't you dyke out right up here on stage? There you go. There you go. You may have heard me say this before on shows, but I've been a part of... My girlfriend's bisexual, so I've been part of a bunch of threesomes, but the girls always have to start, and then the funniest thing is the guy has nothing to do during that time. So while girls are literally fingering and making out, somewhere in the background's a fat guy in a tank top filling ice trays, and then being the first one laying on the bed in Burt fucking Reynolds pose. Hey. The girl's comfy yet? Let me take off my pinky ring before I lose it in you. I'm rooting for you, 40. But you don't even want a man. What do you do for a living?
I'm a police dispatcher.
You're a what?
Police dispatcher?
You're a police detective?
No, police dispatcher.
Police dispatch. That's pretty cool. I think you said police detective, and I'm like, come on. Don't get shitty. You know, I got a young feminist group came after me for a joke I made about female police officers on the radio. They came at me hard for this jokes. I was making jokes about them, and they were furious. And I didn't get it. I got a lot more heat than I ever got on the internet, so I was like, you know what, let me take this joke around the country, and I'll tell it to audiences, and we'll let the market decide if it's so bad. And mostly people just laugh when I tell this. But I don't know, Dispatch, you might hate it. But for the most part, people just love it and laugh. But I will say, one night in Liberty Township, Ohio, a young white woman did solve the riddle for me of what's the problem with this joke. But first, I'll tell you what I said about the female cops. I was talking about the show Cops, and then I watched the show Cops a lot. Or I should say, I watched the show Cops a lot. They took it off the air. Did you know that? They canceled Cops. Do you remember why? Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Weird response, I thought. Like, oh, you're just going to murder random black people? Well, then we're not going to film it anymore. How about that? I'm like, I don't know if that's the right answer. No more witnesses, left to your own devices. I don't know. Wait, cops, don't leave. Cops. But I was saying that I watched the show Cops a lot. And simply, if it's an episode where they're following a female police officer, that you should, Yo. That is deafening silence. I feel the women are already waiting to get angry. Don't do that. Submit to it. Let yourself... You know what? Let me give a little disclaimer before I jump right into this. I feel like everyone's on edge a little bit for this one. I set it up weird, for sure. But let me give some disclaimer and let you know about me, the person. Because I was called a misogynist for this, and this sucked. I hated getting called a misogynist because women are very important to me in my life. My entire support system, besides my stepfather, has been women my whole life. My mother and grandmother raised me for many years. I have amazing sisters. My daughter's unbelievable. My girlfriend, my ex-wife, all these women who've lined me up to be where I'm at. I would be nowhere without them. They're all amazing, and I think they could do anything in the world. But with that said, I watch the show Cops a lot, and if it's an episode where they're following a female police officer... All right, one more disclaimer. Let me give one, because separate the art from the artist for 5 seconds, could you? I believe, Jay Oakerson, believes that a woman can do pretty much any job in the world that a man can do, at least as good, if not better. I think that's true. I think the best doctors in the world, the best lawyers, scientists, heads of business, industry, all could be women. President of the United States even, how about that? Yeah, a lot of people say they don't believe me when I say that, but I think it's very possible that a woman can do the job of President of the United States better than any man's ever done it. Yeah. But I watch the show Cops a lot, and if it's an episode where they're following a female police officer, don't go anywhere. Buckle yourself in and watch. It's going to be a good episode. Somebody's going to have to eventually be shot or tased to stop this poor woman from being windmilled down the street in her polyester outfit. It happens 100 out of 100 times, and it's funnier every time. They're scrappy, those girl cops. They're always in the bottom of the pile like, I had him! The dude cops are always like, beat it, Sharon, you're lucky we got here. It's like, Officer Sharon, and he's lucky you got here. Like, and I asked the question on radio. I had the audacity, I guess, to ask the question. This is the part, by the way. If you're wondering where this shit went left, it was this comment. I asked the question. Besides checking pussies for drugs, which, by the way, is a job. Somebody has to check the pussies for drugs. Great place to hide drugs. I don't know if you know this, but if you get like black dick deep, there's like chambers and shit. Not me, I'm off front of the pussy, but I will say, while my dick is not big, it would be a lot of cocaine. You know what I mean? A felonious amount of cocaine. So someone's got to check the pussies for drugs. But besides checking pussies for drugs, I simply asked, what can a girl cop do? Yeah, shuts the room off. No guy wants to laugh at that or even think about it next to your furious lady. But what I'm just asking, can we put it in what's your name, dude? Randall? You're a big dude. Would you take a hypothetical walk with me real quick, bro? Thank you, Randall. Randall? Let's say you've committed some crimes, dude. But this is bad stuff, okay? I want you to picture you've done something fucked up. If the cops catch you, you're going away for a long time. I want to get you in the headspace. Let's say you killed a hooker by accident. You didn't mean to, but you never said the safe word. But you saw the lights go out, you piece of shit. But you didn't finish yet, and then you did finish, and you panicked, and you buried her shallow. Your prints and jizz are all over this thing. If they catch you, you're going away for a long time, dude. They got you dead to rights. You're on the run. But on this particular day, you fucked up. You let your guard down, and they got you. The cops have surrounded you. There's nowhere to run. Cop cars everywhere. But out of these cop cars emerge all female police officers. And they get on that speaker thing and they say some shit. They're like, me and my cop girlfriends are here to drink you. Like, come on, girls. Don't go for fucking. Randall, how many girl cops can you take, dude? Oh, wait. Before you answer, let me give you a little more information. Because I've asked this to a lot of crowds now at this point. Been a lot of Randalls. And oftentimes before they answer, they want to know one more piece of information. And that is, do they have guns? And it's a good question, and it might change your answer. And the answer, Randall, is yes, they do have guns. They're police officers, females no less. But before you change your answer, let's be honest, dude. They're not going to get those heavy-ass guns out of that complicated belt, dude. This is chicks we're talking about. We're talking about broads, dude. You'll be miles away by the time she two-hands that cannon out of her pocket. So we'll say guns are present, yes, but not a factor at all. How many, Randall? Throw me a number. Maybe two. Modest. I like that. Well, you thought you were probably going to impress the girls in here, but they still hate that answer. Anything over one they wouldn't accept. I'll get you off the hook, dude. For myself, I say no less than 101 female police officers. Bring them on. And everyone goes, no way, Jay, you're too fat, you're gonna run out of breath. But here's the thing, I got a pretty good plan in place, I think, Randall. I'm lining the first 100 up in 50 rows of two, and I'm just walking down the middle chopping off heads, just double clotheslines down the pike. Pow! And then the 101st, that last one, I'm gonna practice unconventional wrestling moves on, you know what I mean? Real crowd pleaser shit you couldn't do with a guy. I'm gonna hold her up in a vertical suplex and work the audience. You fuckers wanna say it? You sick fucks want it? And then I'll casually check which cop car is working best and steal it leisurely. And I said all that on radio, and it went bad. I didn't get it, so I took it on the road, told it a bunch of places, and then one night, Liberty Township, Ohio, this young white girl follows me outside after the show. Tight ponytail, swinging, pretty girl, bitch face. She comes up next to me while I'm talking to people, and she goes, hey, asshole. And I knew she meant me, which sucked. There was a lot of assholes there, but I could tell that was... And if you guys know, this is Skankfest, you guys know me. If you know me well enough from hearing me, you know, that girl goes, hey, asshole. I still turn around and go, hey, thanks for coming to the show. And I'm like, the fucking jerk off I sound like, hey, wacky show, right? I'm trying to be nice, and she goes, ew, no, you're disgusting. Yeah, this is a calm before a storm. I have a feeling you're about to tell us something fucking crazy. I didn't know the butt fucking thing lit you up so much. Are you a butt fucker?
I have been.
Okay.
I am not currently.
No. Why?
Their excitement was...
No, don't move it to them.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, I have to. I have a microphone. It's my show. Big Jay Oakerson! Please sit down. What's up, Denver? How we fucking feeling, huh? cold out there. It's fucking cold in here. Every woman in here is half enjoying the show. And the rest covering their palms with their dress sleeves. That wasn't what you pictured when you put that cute dress on. Stretching the arms out over your hands. Wishing your underwear were thicker. Are you with this couple? Oh, okay. It looks like you're the figment from her childhood imagination that hangs out with him still. She's like, shut up, Randy. And he's like, who the fuck is Randy? Randy. Sells pot, wears a hat, Wu-Tang shirt. You don't know them at all. You came by yourself. You roll alone, dude. You go where the night takes you. If a girl gets lucky, maybe you'll fuck her. I like the way you think, dude. I'd love to get you laid in this room, but this show is void of single women, I'm certain of it. My audience is it's dudes, and then the ladies that they said this to earlier. No, he's just kidding, he's nice. No, you're being a cunt. And then you guys fight. It's all couples except you, dude. Fucking. Are there any single ladies here? Just one. Did you raise your hand and there's a guy next to you who seemed confused by that? He's not your husband or anything. Boyfriend, no. Who is he? Your father?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Is that your dad? No. No. Maybe like a handsy teacher. You were her piano teacher 20 years ago, and her mom's come around, but her dad doesn't accept it still. They say love is love, am I right? Denver seems like a place where there's a lot of teachers fucking students. Those female teachers love fucking those students. Here in Denver, I bet. It's all Mexicans. Those kids have mustaches at 8 years old. Of course you're gonna fuck them. An 8-year-old with a neck tattoo and a mustache and 2 jobs? You should be allowed to fuck him if you're a white lady. They've earned that. They've earned that. Great news, by the way, there's one single lady. She looks less than interested. Seems like a great guy. What kind of guy are you looking for in the world as a single lady? Do you live here in Denver?
I do, yeah.
There's nothing that strikes you about any guy you want particularly? A good job, a good family, doesn't matter?
The basics, you know.
What are the basics?
Like a job, a house.
A job and a house already? Okay. How old are you?
I'm 28.
28? Already owns a house you want? How old of a guy are you looking for? This guy doesn't have a house. He's got a room in someone's house. It's the same address as the house. But someone has to slide it under his door that says boys only. It's ironic, but you still have it up. Your mom could come in. She got that grilled cheese. You have a job?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What is it?
Medical equipment technician.
Medical equipment technician. That's pretty fucking cool. No one thought it was going to be that. What? Thought this guy sells refurbished NOS tanks for fish concerts. Med tech. Yeah, I'll make like heart monitors and shit like that. This one little machine, it goes like boop, 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 boop. That was a better job than you thought. You might have to fuck this guy. You got your own apartment?
No.
Nah. You got a roommate?
Yep.
Who's the roommate?
A couple friends.
A couple friends. Dudes?
2 dudes, 1 chick.
2 dudes and 1 chick. Is she with one of the dudes? That sucks. You guys gather around and listen to him fucking shit? You know you do. You've whacked off to your friend fucking his chick. I would've. Does she make noise? Does he make noise to you guys here? Oh, Jerry, listen. Oh! I'm gonna come, Kyle! I'm gonna come! Come rub ice chips on my lips! That's gotta suck. Damn. What do you do, miss?
I'm a teacher.
You are a teacher? Aww. People booing? That was weird. Didn't it sound like some people were booing? Boo. Oh, they think you fucked a Mexican child. She didn't. That was the thing I said. That was a joke. Just because you're a teacher doesn't mean you have to fuck a Mexican child. It's just there if you want to. Most of them probably don't tell. Would you like to suck Mrs. Wilson's pussy? See. You're not gonna tell anybody-o? No. What do you teach?
Art,
Art? Nice. What grade?
kinder through 8th grade.
Kindergarten art? That sucks. None of it's good. You can't even see potential in kindergarten. It all sucks shit. What's your specialty in art? Macaroni necklace? She goes, I minored in hand turkey. Popsicle stick people. Did my thesis in popsicle stick people. You know, it's actually a long lineage of popsicle stick people. It goes back to the 17th century, quite honestly. Yeah, your friend's laughing. I'm nailing it. Are you a teacher also?
No, I work at a college.
You work at a college, so you laugh at her for teaching children uselessly. You're shaping young minds, and she's over here fucking teaching people how to trace a heart to write a poem to their mom. Gay. You teach at a college?
I work IT at a college.
You fix computers at a college?
I do.
Damn, that is a job for a woman with massive forearm tattoos. I bet you got a sick windmill softball pitch. And I bet you know the name of 3 chicks your whole hand fits in. Now, you keep those numbers. You get your whole hand in a lady, you keep that number. Even if you're in a relationship, you backburner that one. Feels so powerful. Nice. You guys aren't a lesbian couple, are you?
No.
That'd be hot, though. One of you would. Yeah. Tattoo forearms thought about it a few times. You got drunk in front of her, had a titty hanging out, and she like reluctantly put it away. Being a good friend. Taunting her all the time. Is my pussy swallowing my panties? Come on, don't show me that. You know I get worked up at my IT job. Are you guys friends since high school kind of thing?
We've been friends a long time.
Yeah.
Not high school, though.
Okay.
College.
Yeah, like around that age. Yeah.
What happens? Is it a secret thing? Were you guys both like in a gang or something? You know what I talk about? You met at rehab?
She's friends with my smaller cousin.
Smaller cousin? The fuck does that mean? Do you rank your family by size? Which cousin? The smaller one? Did you call? It's your smallest cousin's birthday. Did you send him a DM? She's friends with your smaller cousin. Well, it sounds like you became friends with her through your smaller cousin. Now you cut the smaller cousin out.
She lives with the bigger cousin.
Roommate.
Yeah.
So you have a roommate too?
Yep.
You see how this bitch was judging you earlier for a roommate? Remember, said you have to have a house to fuck her? She lives with the big fucking cousin. You don't want to fuck while the big cousin's listening outside, playing PlayStation 5 on mute. It's my cousin, bro. It ain't my sister. No, it's Mountie here enough for that joke. It's not all downtown. Someone knows someone who fucked a cousin up in this bitch. Someone knows someone. It's a fucking fun crowd. What's up, dude? Welcome. I'm happy to see there's some black people here in Denver, or the closest thing. Yeah, I mean, there is. It's very few black people here.
Yo, we got half.
That's a weird thing to point out. He goes, yo, we got a half. You're half black? It looks like your boyfriend's full wigger. Yo, 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 she half black than a motherfucker. Hell yeah, dude. What'd you say?
She went for a high five. Is that bad if I do that?
She went for a high five? No. You got to bring her into your white world a little bit. Feature about midnight bowling and the fox hunt. Is your dad black, mom's white?
Mom is black, dad's white.
Mom's black, dad's white. Now it all makes sense. You're following the trend.
Yep.
You're trying to marry into smaller penises. You're thinning the bloodline until you get a respectably small white penis into a family with a last name like Jenkins or something. That's little Dick Tommy Jenkins. Five generations removed from one black guy.
Mom's here to let her know.
That's your mom?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're his mom. Oh, nice. Well, just know this half black woman is with your son because she wants to try anal sex. And she's terrified to let a black guy go in there. She's heard the stories from her mom. She's heard the stories.
Whatever makes him happy.
Whatever makes him happy, that's a good mom. If my son wants to butt fuck, he butt fucks. We don't tell him nothing. Ever since we was young, you love your son, I could tell. You've been letting him and his third best Linkin Park cover band practice in your living room. It starts with dun dun. I don't know why. I don't know how hard you try. She comes in with like pigs in a blanket. Hey, that's my boys. Do you little rap rockers need some snacks?
Hey, look, and I'm from South Carolina, so you know us Southern women, we always tend to our sons.
Hell yeah. Two things for sure. You always tend to your sons, you got a thick bush. South Carolina's not a shave it down state. South Cackalack's not about the shave down. Damn, your son's begging you to stop clapping for your own bush. He's like, please stop, Mom. She's like, it's big, it's coming out the sides of my panties. South Carolina rules. Are you still with Dad?
Absolutely, 35 years.
35 years. He's not here.
No.
Yo, I wish your son wasn't here. I would have already had your boobs out. I'm not doing that in front of you, son. I care too much about you. I like you too much to get your mom. Your mom's ready to pop, dude. I'm just saying, if your son wasn't here, we could have you doing karate kicks in your panties. But I don't want to do that while your son's here. Stop it. This is the first time your half-black girlfriend's meeting your wacky white mom. This is exactly what her mother was warning her about. She goes, wait till you meet these mothers, boy. They are up in their shit. Third time what? She's met her?
Oh, yeah, that she's met her.
That's very cool. It's getting better every time, right? She's fucking great. This is the first time she stopped calling you colored. No, but it's a term of endearment. No, but where she's from, it's a different time there. No, it's a different time there. I know. I know. You whisper it when you say it. She goes, honey, is your colored girlfriend gonna come with us? Yes, Mom. Can you please just call her by her name? I do. Colored Tina. That's a fun family. She seems very sweet. Are you having fun, miss? I like to make sure the sweet people like they're having fun. I always feel like I look over and they're like, please no. This is your husband?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend. I always guess it wrong. Where'd you meet him at?
Yeah, work.
Work?
Yeah.
No shit. Did he abuse his power? Did you want to be on fries? You better fucking... What was the job?
Tech support.
Tech support?
Yeah.
Damn, just like cubicle shit?
Pretty much, yeah.
What? Did you ever fuck at work? Yeah. Did you ever walk somebody through a hard reboot while you were riding his fingers on a chair? Just smiling at you, and you're like, Control, Alt, Delete. You're sucking his dick. Yeah, hit the escape button, yeah. Oh, God. Tech support for what? Anything fun? It sucks.
Credit card processing.
No, it is boring. You might as well fuck at work. Are you the boss?
No.
So you could have got in trouble.
They're actually doing shadier shit than we were.
Been fucking at work? What else were they doing? He goes, I think they took someone's kidney out in the women's room. Christ. This place has a lot of downtime. I think they were harvesting organs. I think they were making an ear on a mouse's back. What? You don't work there anymore. You moved on up. How many years are you together for?
8.
8 years. Damn. Not married, just a boyfriend. I like that, dude. Thank you. I bet my chick for like 11, 12 years and like... Man, she's here. Yeah, she's like, you want to get married? I'm like, what day? I think I have COVID. Nobody who's married here wants to hear this, but good for you guys. No kids either, right? No. Pull-out game is tight. your chick was like, yeah. Good for you, dude. Do you guys have kids?
Not yet.
Not yet? Latino, right? How old are you?
22.
22, Latino, 23 Latina, no kids. You're pregnant now. Okay, I was going to say, you guys are defying the odds. Something wasn't adding up. Is your mother, who's 10 years older than you, pretty psyched about it? Ay, 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 babino. Your mom's 15 years older than you? All right, joke still holds. Mine was a farcical exaggeration, but the reality was still pretty funny. So she's probably disappointed you waited till 23. She's like, all right, fucking abuela. But your tubes are gonna dry up and I worry. You know if it's a boy or a girl? Do you want to find out? Yeah. So it's pretty new.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Don't tell people, it's not good luck. Everything's gonna be fine. The kid's Mexican, so it'll be fine. Its muscles are already strong because it's currently building a deck inside your uterus. Honey, I'm nauseous. Oh, I think he's staining the deck. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's the polyurethane. Are you guys best friends?
Yeah.
Aw. From where?
Grad school.
Grad school for what?
Speech language pathology.
Speech and language pathology. That's cool. Is this your husband with you? Boyfriend?
Yeah. Fiance.
Fiance? Nice. Where'd you guys meet? He looks like he was a big dumb football player who came to you, taught him how to speak. He got a concussion, you brought him back to speaking again. Billy starting to love Lisa. Billy love. You're doing great. He was in a halo. Fucking. You didn't meet at work, did you? No. Where'd you meet? Bar?
Tinder.
Tinder. The old-fashioned way. And then you're just your third wheel on their date.
That's her boyfriend, but they're, sitting together. We're fighting.
Oh, you think they're fighting? It's very possible. Her half-black intuition says they're fighting. That's him over there, all the way over there? What are you guys fighting about? He's got that mustache, which tells me, did you find some pictures? Nothing nude, but of young kids playing soccer or something? He doesn't have a good answer? He's like, no, I was getting a painting and I thought the field. Damn, I'm just kidding, but this crowd thinks you might have a portfolio of children pictures. I'm sure he doesn't have a portfolio of children's pictures. He just has a mustache. You're not fighting at all.
No.
Where'd you meet him at?
At work.
At work. Where do you work? You're Asian, yeah?
I am Asian.
Well, there's a lot of light in my face. I don't want to. Asian. There it is. Could you hold a violin for the rest of the show, please? I can't tell if you're Asian. Could you please? Can you do math on a complicated wooden system of Filipino?
Yeah.
Nailed it. No, I'm not a genius. Just for a second, I thought you were Mexican. And if I think you're Mexican, and you tell me you're Asian, you're Filipino. And that's just how the world spins. I'm no genius. Don't overclap, racist mother from South Carolina. That's right. And they can't drive, and they're. She's got all the old wives' tales. They're sideways pussies, and they can't. They're gonna bring Godzilla here. He's gonna find out they're here. Filipino. No, you never lived in the Philippines, though, did you? Never. You were born here. How Denver?
I'm from California.
They lived in California first. That makes more.
Yeah.
That makes more Asian sense. Here, what do you do? What do you do for a living here?
Oh, I'm in grad school.
Oh, you're in grad school for speech pathology. Damn, that's God. I'll tell you what. I feel bad when I say this. No. There's certain things. If someone's gonna show you how to work out, I guess as a dude, you want like a dude showing you, I guess. There's gotta be something for speech pathology. You walk in and an Asian girl goes, "Hello. I'm here to help you speak a correctory. We're gonna get that twang out of your voice, and you're going to be talking so good before you know it." The first word, ridiculous. Some guy starts talking again with that accent. He goes, "I had a weird teacher." Why are you talking with a racist Asian accent? Oh, I had to learn how to talk again from an Asian girl. You're doing incredible. Incredible. Yeah, the LE's tough. Incredible.
That's better.
What?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. What's better?
I thought that was funny.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize we were going through it one by one. It's all new to me, too, so I appreciate the feedback. Yes, you raise your hand, sir? No, I thought it was yes, questions? It's getting hot in here. She rolled her sleeves up. It is a lovely, you seem like a very nice girl. You're young as shit, too. How old are you? 21. Damn, my daughter's 21. That's so young. I was gonna say something about your titties, but now I'm not. You got a tattoo all over them like you want me to say something about them, but I'm not gonna, because my daughter's 21. Damn, you're all tatted up at 21. Is this guy your uncle too? Look at him over there, just doing his hands up. Miss, if you need help, blink 15 times. She's fine. She only did 12. She's pounding wine, though. Yeah, lady. They don't want to tell me their story. Who is this man to you?
Me?
Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to say. Is it something weird?
Evidently.
Miss, you speak English, yes? Okay, maybe we're having a language thing. 'Cause every time I say something, she just smiles and looks at him. Is this the first day he unchained you from a radiator or something? Have you been black snake moaned for the last 2 years? Took this girl from her family when she was 8 years old. Turns out there never was a missing dog she was helping him find. Through time, she learned to love him through regular beatings at McDonald's. You can get upset. I don't care. I used to get mad when I would say these hilariously funny, ridiculous things, and the crowds would get ooey and awey, but now I just know I'm such a dope storyteller. I'm taking you there. This guy is probably a peach of a dude. He seems like a lovely human being. This girl, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for their whole thing. But I'm so good at making you think that this woman is probably some sort of a prisoner here against her will. She thought tonight was the night she was going to be able to message her family, then they bagged her phone. She thought she got him when she was like, "Can I go to the comedy club with you?" Sure. You watched him bag that phone like, that was my last hour. And he probably pays the bill, so you can't write, help me please get this to my mother on a receipt. I'll pay for that, thank you. I do feel like until this lady says she's not a hostage, we're going to be hung up on it. I thought we're going to have a hard time moving past it until she's allowed to say something. Sir, will you grant her speaking permissions? Settle down, Butch. She's fine. She really good. You all right? Want me to kick his ass? Damn, dude. I bet that lady's got whippets at her house. You're a fun party. I want to hang with forearm tattoos, dude. She's the life of this crowd. Are you a lesbian? Or am I just being mean?
I'm married to a man.
God damn it. That doesn't mean anything. I was going to apologize. That doesn't matter. Fucking Elton John married a chick for a little bit. Wearing floppy shoes and a bow tie. You're married to a guy.
His name's Lauren.
Really?
Yes, for real.
So you made some concessions. You put your whole hand in him. That doesn't change. You're married to a guy. I know I feel terrible for saying you were. It's the forearm tattoos, though. You know, you get it.
It's fine.
I bet you're pretty strong. Strange compliment to give a woman. I bet you could fucking punch hard. I bet a wrestle with you would be a fucking tough one. Are you guys a lesbian couple, or is one of you a guy? Lesbian couple. Lesbian couple. Nice. The whole deal. 69 strap-ons. This isn't just we hold hands and go to the movies and kiss.
We got kids.
You have kids? You adopted kids?
We each carried one and then we adopted one. We have
Same dude?
no.
Just sperms from like a donor?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't even get the fun of it? What were you worried that you were gonna get fucked by a dude and be like, this is better than chick fingers? Wow. You each carried a child? That's fucking pretty. How old are they now?
We have a son that's turning 21, and then we have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old.
So you guys been together for a long time.
10 years.
How old are you broads?
Today's my 39th birthday.
39. I thought you guys were younger than that shit. Damn, dude. I guess no dick keeps you young. I guess cheeks full of pussy juice just keeps your skin tight. Hon, can you conjure up another batch? I'm trying to get my laugh lines. Damn, lesbian sex is hot. All those years together, just like any relationship, though, the sex slows down. You think you got kids now.
A little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you still get it in. What's a lesbian quickie? You know what I mean? The kids just went out. They're going to play baseball or something for a few minutes. You have like a half hour. What's like the fucking...
60 seconds. Yeah.
60 seconds? But like, what is that?
Just hands.
The little one just comes in flying 69? Just catch her and you just fucking... Moms? Huh? You got a splitter cooch from the back? What's that, hon? That's hot. Just hands on a 60-seconder?
Yeah, 60 seconds.
Just hands. On each other. You just look at each other, touch foreheads, and just fucking... Nice. Damn, dude. That's better than that power slap contest. Whoever breaks head contact first. You lose, bitch. Finger in the butt. That's so cool. You think it's your girlfriend?
That's my wife.
Your wife, I'm very sorry. Do you guys have kids? No. Pull-out game strong? Condoms? Birth control? You pull out?
Yeah.
Nice. Where do you aim for
What do I aim for?
when you pull out?
She's got a tattoo right here. It's kind of like a target for me.
You have a tattoo of a target on your below tit?
It's like a target.
Oh, it's like a target. It's what you aim for. What is it? Funny if it's like her dead father's name or something. The nickname she called him, Papu. Angel wings. This guy's trying to load all over it. Papu. He tries to put his finger over the tip like a water fountain. You creep. What's the tattoo actually of?
Lavender.
Lavender? The flower. Not the word. A picture of a lavender flower. You come on that. Nice. From between the legs, or you walk up to it? Between the legs? Nice, dude. You're a young man. You ever hit the face by accident? Yeah?
I'm like our third date.
On your third date?
Is it cool though? I'm like
That was great. He goes, on our third date, is it fine if I tell you? She shits herself.
it was early on, and like we're in the doggy, and I pulled out, and she just like turned right over her shoulder. And just,
So third date, you were fucking from behind.
Yeah.
You said, I'm gonna come.
No, I didn't. That was the
You
problem.
didn't. You just pulled out.
She heard a noise.
And she looked back with the curious nature she's always had. Said, what's going on back there? And you nailed her in the face from behind.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
On the third date, yeah, that's scary. That sets a real precedent. Now, if your cum doesn't travel like that, she thinks she's getting ugly or something to you. Damn, that's fucking pretty wild. Oh, hey, guys. Single?
No, married.
Married, but she wouldn't come to this shit. It's not her thing. Religious parents and shit. You gotta pretend to be that guy? You gotta like hide your porn and stuff? What women in here get mad if their guy looks at porn? Good. Good. Or maybe nobody wants to admit it, but that's good. That's a fucking weird thing. That's like a phenomenon. That's like a thing. If you watch porn, it's like cheating. That's a wild thing to say. Doesn't everyone watch porn? No. I don't think South Carolina mom watches porn. Never mind. I got a real strong feeling Filipino speech pathologist doesn't watch porn. You do. But what kind? Is it all blurred? You have to watch the blurred kind? They always blur Asian porn. They don't show any of it. No, regular American round eye porn? Colonizing round eye porn. Lesbians? Is that your jam? Sometimes. Are you bisexual though? No, it's very weird. Sometimes you are. Did your boyfriend know that with the mustache? Because it just curled up like an old-timey bartender. Did you know you have a bisexual Filipino on your hands? Oh my God, dude. Outside shot, she has a penis. Hot Filipino, dude, you never know, dude. That thing could be tucked. They have little wieners, but they're really stretchy. She can really pull it tight and really cramming up her crack with a slice of tape, dude. You would never, no idea. I would do it. If I didn't know until last minute, I would do it. Don't put that in the special. Where's my camera? Don't put that in the special. My fans think I wouldn't do that, so. No, that's a good compliment, right? If you were a dude, I'd fuck you. Hey, your mustache boyfriend knows that's a compliment. He's like, thanks, man. That's pretty cool. Look at that pretty-ass Filipino girl. Wouldn't you fuck her whether she had a wiener? If you found out last minute, not overthinking it. You're not in an Uber on the way there contemplating, oh, man, my first wiener. This is going to be... I'm talking about last minute. You start kissing down her belly, and then you hear tape coming loose, like... And then you just get fucking chin checked by a little fucking weird gray. You just drop down and kiss it? You're already there, bro. I say rude to leave. But what do I know? One of our only other black people here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Both parents black, right? Both parents black?
My dad.
Dad's black, mom's white.
Yeah.
So no one's full black here in this town. It's a new thing.
I'm from Wyoming.
What do?
I dispatch trucks.
Dispatch trucks in Wyoming. That's a weird place for a black person, too.
Send them all here.
They sent them all here to Denver?
Yeah.
To do what? Surround Nikola Jokic and protect him? All of your black people in town have to protect your one white god? Dude. I feel bad for Denver. Jokic is awesome, man. He is awesome. But, for sure, undeniable. But when you want to root for, like, your team's, like, hero, you don't want it to be some fucking... You know what I'm saying, dude? He's got, like, sores on his back and blotch. He always looks like he's, like, sneezing, sort of. You want to see, like, fucking guys that shoot like this and all fucking dunks and shit. This big old oaf just fucking lumbering.
White guys are making a comeback.
White guys are making a comeback. Damn, dude. This half-black girlfriend has filled you with cocksure energy. I like it, dude. Mom, I got a new girlfriend, and she half-black. Oh, shit. I'm gonna start making cornbread. Does his mom over-black it up when you're around, too? Will she be like, girlfriend, don't you let him talk to you like that, girl? I like this Southern mom. Would you tell on your mom if she cheated on your dad here in Denver? You would tell on her? Bad son. She's been good to that man for 35 years, keeping that big crazy bush he likes.
And it would never happen.
What would never happen? You would never cheat on him?
Never.
Why? Oh, wait, your son's right here, right? No, you would never, ever. No. You would never, ever fuck. Mm-hmm. No, you would never, ever even dream of... Got a half black off. You want to see what's going on in your son's world? If you have them both make breakfast together, it might be pretty good. Nobody wants half black breakfast. It's just gravy. Where's the biscuits? That's white shit. Just the gravy. How old are you guys? You guys are a young couple.
27.
Okay.
I'm 33.
And
No.
I'm 40.
No. That's not true. I bet you got great stories, though, Mom.
I do.
If your son wasn't here, I bet we'd find out every time. You sucked off a security guard to meet Neil Diamond at a civic center. It was Neil Diamond! What would you have done? We all would have done the same thing.
It doesn't matter if my son is here or not. It doesn't matter.
You'll talk about blowing a guy to meet Neil Diamond?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I appreciate that, Mom.
The only man I would cheat on my husband for is The Rock. Only man.
I'm gonna make it my life's goal to get you guys in a room together. Everyone's confused. Rock, South Carolina mom, Rock. He's like, do I just do? Yeah, she's in. But you told your husband knows that already.
Absolutely.
Does he have his hall pass too?
Absolutely.
Who's his?
Some kind of woman with, that he has on, follows on Instagram.
Damn, that's too real. Your hall pass is The Rock, which is not gonna happen. This is a chick on Instagram who lives 2 towns over. She's our age. She's a whore. That's fantastic. Where do you go? Bathroom? Front row? Bad look. Leave it in. Leave that in. So everybody goes, well, I guess that guy in the front didn't like it. I'm like, oh, but everyone sees. I don't care. You think it was a piss or a poop? Probably a poop?
If you have to leave that bad.
You think he's pooping here? Well, you know him. Would he poop here? You married a guy who would shit at a comedy club. Would you still blow him later?
Maybe a quick rinse.
A quick rinse? Hang on, she has to, what's that, miss?
I said, isn't that the best place to poop?
What, at a comedy club?
Yeah, why not?
No? The best place to poop?
Poop party.
No, I think the best place to poop is probably that Richard Branson private island where the toilet's just outside on a mountain. Only helicopters can see, but I don't think a comedy.
Not go to the bathroom.
If you can avoid it, we're taping, but you can go. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Is your Coke wearing off? She goes, my Coke's wearing off and I can't go to the bathroom. Welcome back, dude. 2 pounds lighter. She told us you're definitely shitting. I was like, you think it was a pee or a poop? I thought she was just gonna pee, we'd move on. She was like, poop.
I could actually hear everything like speakers in the bathroom.
They plug it into the bathroom. It is now officially the worst place to take a shit, miss. What better place? How about what worse place than someone laughing about you shitting while you're shitting in a public place, feet away from everyone who's laughing at you shitting? He can hear their laughs through the speaker, and he hears their laughs through the walls. Oh, that's not a good wipe. You didn't wipe good. You wiped in a rush. You gave like. You didn't get any of those deep pulls where you stretch the hole open and give it a good swipe. Is that just me? I'm having fun as I get older admitting all my older guy things. I don't take a shit one time where one of my legs doesn't fall dangerously asleep. And I get up like it's broken and I drag it and I make noises. And then I have to like open my butt cheeks with my inner like thumb things. And it comes back to life and it tickles for a little bit. And then you're like, ah, ah. It's like after sex, dickhead. Ah, hey-oh. Miss, where did you meet this guy? Do you need our help? I can't look over here and not acknowledge it. I haven't even talked over here because every time I come this way, I'm like, is she okay? The guy seems like a good guy. What's happening? She's not a prostitute. It's not that. That's not what's happening. She's not an escort. But miss, just know, that was a compliment by you're pretty enough to be a high-priced escort. You're a gorgeous woman. Like $1,500 to fuck hot. Still sounds trivializing. No. It probably costs like $1,000, $2,000 to fuck you. She's not a prostitute. Can you tell me what you do for a living?
I'm unemployed.
You're unemployed currently because this guy won't let you work. Because you'll try to get help. He's trusted you before, and then the cops came. He had to do a lot of lying. Sir, she likes sleeping in this closet. Sir, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'm in the Air Force, baby.
Currently.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what it was. You saved her from another country like Rambo. You brought her here to America. You said, you don't even have to work, baby. Just sit there and be Guatemalan? I don't know. I want to say Guatemalan. Hey, Guatemalan? He's my first guest now anywhere. Is there a big Guatemalan faction out here? Mustache, what do you do?
I work in a lab.
In a lab? What kind? Like a Wuhan lab?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. You trying to find a cure for it?
Yes, sir.
Where are you at?
It's coming.
Yeah. It's very common building from a guy in a Tommy Jean shirt. Just a moment goes, it'll be here, dude. Don't worry. Your grandma's gonna remember you again. Don't fucking just chill out. Be patient, dick face. It's gonna be a chewable. Oh, you're right. Your arms folded up there. Does someone have Alzheimer in your family and you're pissed off at me now? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Where's all the mountain men in this motherfucker? The guys that knock out cattle and shit. You've punched an animal, yeah? What was the animal? You punched a cow? Did you drop it?
No.
No? What did it do? Just nothing? Just look back at you and forgive you immediately? What an awful animal to punch. It just goes, it's okay, I probably deserved it. You're like, nah, buddy, I was a dick. Why'd you punch a cow? Did it say the N-word? Because then it's okay. Then we're all behind you. It's 2024, cow. You gotta be more tolerant than that. You haven't lived where I've lived. Okay, fair, but come on now. I'm a product of my environment. No, now I feel bad. Why did I punch that racist cow? He's a victim of his environment. Miss, what's your mother's phone number? Say it real fast and we'll try to memorize it and call her. We'll save you from this. This art teacher may have fallen in love with me a little bit tonight, though. I don't know. I don't have a house. I have a roommate. It's my girlfriend, which is going to make sex with us weird. She's cool with it, but she has to watch, and she watches. She takes notes like a therapist. It's going to make you uncomfortable. You're going to get almost a cramp, and she's going to go. No. What's the... When's the last time you had a boyfriend?
Like 4 years.
4 years ago? You're not staying celibate, though. You just fucking some of these kindergartens with mustaches. Do you teach a lot of the people in here's kids or something? That was a kind of like, whoa. What age would you go? How old would you go?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You said you're 28, right?
Yeah.
50. What if they had a house? And a job. Well, then it's either this guy or you got to go back and fucking tempt fate with this guy's weird harem he's building. You're going to have some good times. This guy seems like a fun dude. Sure. He's going to starve you for a few weeks and then try to use your skin to make a suit for himself. But that's weeks from now. Do you know how many good times you could have between then? While you and her try to say if we team up, we can defeat this guy? Sorry, guys, I always save this section for local brick workers. What up, boys? What's up? Local Mason 182s. Oh, fucking art teacher got all soggy when I started talking about a couple of bricklayers. These guys got jobs. Any of you guys got a job in a house? You do? Nice. You could do worse. You're not a bricklayer, though. What do you do, actually? What's the job?
Sales.
That's vague, too. If he was selling something cool, he would have said what he sold. He just said the function. You want that to be like expensive homes or commercial real estate. But there's an outside shot. It's Foot Locker, which is not a bad hookup. And sales, technically. But that house ain't gonna be great. You live by yourself?
Yeah.
In a house?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I like to make it happen. I have to come, though. Just to make sure. I'm gonna close the door like I'm closing the cockpit on a space shuttle. I'm gonna be like, hey. Good luck, you guys. She hasn't had a boyfriend in 4 years, though. You ready to fucking be the first cock in that world?
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't. You fucked in 4 years.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
You got a mean piece? You think?
No, he's thick.
Oh, thick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Great news, miss. You know how you were just whispering to your friends here that you prefer girth over length? No, remember you were just saying that? You were just saying it to her, you were like, I'm actually more of a girth girl than I think. How thick, though? Can you touch your finger and thumb around it?
I tried. But
Say
I
no.
don't try.
He said if I tried. That's not bad. I don't think I have a thick dick. I could touch my thumb to my finger around my dick. I could actually crack my knuckle. No, not if it's fully hard, though. No, it's different when it's fully hard, though. Allegedly. I think this not gay lesbian was my only friend in this fucking show tonight. And she's gonna go home and blow her husband like this. God, it smells like guy stuff. You tried a little lesbo stuff back in college, though, right? Yeah. Obviously. Did you know that about her? You've been her friend since grad school. Did you know some of those nights that she couldn't see a movie with you, it's because she was fucking wearing some girl's hooch like a goddamn doctor's mask? When she answered the phone to tell you she couldn't come, she still had all the glisten on this shirt here. She's like, no, I got a cram for a big exam tomorrow. Then you pulled the phone away and a string connected it. You don't want it to hit the floor. You just. You had the right reaction to that. She went. She said nope. Show's pretty much over. I feel bad that this woman has to go back to her living nightmare again. She was so close. They're gonna open that bag when she walks out. He's gonna go, I'll take that. Thank you guys for being a part of this, man. It means the world to me. It's one of my favorite clubs in the world. Not my favorite club. One of my favorite cities, man. I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Crackle, crackle.